Hello, boys and girls. It's time for the Big Blue Book. And the first thing we do in the Big Blue Book is we say our letter names and sounds. And remember, when you're doing it with me, your brain is growing. So make sure your hands are up and we're doing our zoophonics together, saying every letter and every sound, okay? Ready? Signals up for A. A, B, B, C, K, D, D, E, F, F, G, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The names of our vowels are A, E, I, O, U. A says A and A says A. E says and E says E. I says and I says I. O says and O says O. U says and U says U. Vowels say more than one sound, boys and girls, but consonants just say one sound. The rest of the letters are called consonants. Our alphabet is made up of vowels and consonants. Okay, let's move on to our rhyming. Hands out, and we're thinking of another word that rhymes with the two that I'm giving you. Gap, lap. Ready? Gap, lap, gap, lap, gap, lap. Sounds the same. What rhymes with gap and lap? Tap. Gap, lap, tap. Sounds the same. They rhyme. Tall and wall. Tall wall, tall wall, tall wall. Sounds the same. What rhymes with tall and wall? All, fall. Tall, wall, fall. Sound the same. They rhyme. Him, Tim. Him, Tim. Him, Tim. Him, Tim. Sounds the same. What rhymes with him and Tim? Kim. Him, Tim, Kim. Sound the same. They rhyme. Our next game is the beginning sound. Remember, we read from left to right, so put your left hand out. Song, silly. You say it now. Song, silly. S is the beginning sound. Video, vote. Say video, vote. Beginning sound. Wood, work. Wood, work. Beginning sound. Remember, friends, if we read from left to right, the beginning sound is on the left. It's the first sound of the word. Now it's time for blending. I will say 3 separate sounds. Today I'm going to do them like this on my fingers, and then we will blend them together. Watch my fingers. Fun. Lid. App, gap. You just read some words because you blended sounds together to make words. Good job. Our next game is the ending sound. Remember, we read from left to right, so the ending sound is on the right. Let's say 3 words this time, and you tell me the ending sound. Mat, felt, faint. Ending sound. T. Okay, now the next row. Yes, guess, house. Ending sound. S. Tan, can, when. Remember, the ending sound is the last sound. Okay, let's segment or break apart words across our body from left to right. So we do the beginning sound, the middle sound, and the ending sound. Okay, across our body from left to right. Here's the word. Zip. Break. Z. I. P. Blend. Zip. Zig. Break. Z. Ig. Blend. Zig. Break. Win. W. In. Win. Break. Den. D. N. Blend. Den. Break. Can. K. N. Blend. Can. Break. Doll. D. All. Blend. Doll. Good job, friends. You were breaking it apart, which helps us with writing it, and you were blending it back together, which helps us with reading it. Okay, and substituting. We take off one part of the word and add a new part. Say, shouted. Take off shout and add wait. What do you have? Waited. Say, waited. Take off wait and add heat. What do you have? Heated. Say, heated. Take off heat and add melt. And what do you have? Melted. Good job on substituting, boys and girls. And now it's time to practice our ending punctuation. Remember, there are 3 different kinds of ending punctuation. A plain old period, which means stop. A question mark, which asks a question, but it means stop. And an exclamation mark, which means we say it with excitement, but it also means stop. They all mean stop, okay? All right, so here are our sentences, and we're going to say them back to Mrs. Whiting and count how many words are in our sentence, and then we'll see which ending punctuation we need. Okay, friends, here we go. I like to get new clothes. I like to get new clothes. How many words, friends? 6. And that is just a plain old period. Stop. Do you like to get new clothes? Do you like to get new clothes? How many words, first of all? 7. And it's asking a question. So we need a question mark at the end. But it also means stop. Did you hear the noise? Did you hear the noise? How many words? 5. And we're asking a question. My teacher helps me learn. My teacher helps me learn. How many words? 5. And that is a period at the end. I like to hear music. I like to hear music. 5 words, period at the end. This is a great place. This is a great place. How many words? 5 words. And we said it with feeling and excitement. So that means it's an exclamation mark at the end of that sentence. I am so happy today. I am so happy today. How many words? 5. I am so happy today. That is an exclamation mark because we said it excitedly and with feeling. All right, boys and girls, thank you for joining me for the Big Blue Book. Have a great week.